I am no fate weaver, but I have seen you in my dreams. You are the fateless one, are you not? As I said, I have seen you in dreams, visions. You search for me, call me by name. You and I will plot a shared path together. And your description matches that of the legendary hero of Mel Senshir. Everyone has heard the stories. No, I am correct. But you require discretion, and that I understand. I too have needed to keep a low profile. There are enemies everywhere. Even Orga, this self-appointed prophet of Telogris. He is only a man gathering power for his own sake. His minions lie and steal. Petty thieves, all of them. Even I've been victim of their crimes. An heirloom of mine. A cherished religious token passed down from my grandparents to my parents to me was stolen. Orga and his followers have yet to answer for it. As I knew it would. It is a simple request far below your typical tasks, but it is of dramatic importance. For this is how we meet, and we must meet before we can join and set out to change the world. I suspect that Orga's chief scoundrel, Tuvan, is responsible for my missing necklace. He was struck by its bright gemstone.
Like this now? Welcome to Revival.
What are you skulking about for? We don't like strangers sniffing around the prophet. Quit being nosy, or you'll lose the one you got. One swipe of the dagger. My past isn't worth mentioning. Rotten family, hardship, war. I'm done with all that. I'm important now. I've got influence. So don't cross me. We've all ended up here on a journey to find something better. I found it for myself, and hopefully the prophet can help others find it too. He took me in and gave me a job, something to live for. He's more than just a man. He's a leader, a seer. Telogris uses the prophet to warn us of the dark times ahead, and to bring those searching for freedom into the fold. Oh, so the crazy maiden sent you. We had names for people like her back in Apatir. Mad crones, witches. It's best not to listen to them. I have a pendant, but only because she gave it to me. And I'm not giving it to you or anybody else. Oh, fine, I was only playing with you. It's my job. I've got to keep the prophet safe, that's all. I don't have the damn thing. Sold it to Drammel for a pretty penny. Good luck getting it back for cheap. Pass off.
Like this now?
It's good to see you today. How may I help you? I've got a good selection. A little old, a little new. Oh, you'd be surprised how much I pick up from people simply passing through. If you watch him close enough, you'll see him slip up. It's all an act, I'll tell you. He's acting the part, playing on people's fears. He and the Warsworn have a tense relationship. I worry that one of these days that fragile truce will collapse. And then what? Oh, I certainly did. It's something peculiar, like its owner, you could say. I have a feeling it'll bring me good profit. Why? Interested in making a deal? I'll gladly take an offer, but only if it's in my best interests as a businessman. Which this certainly is. Goodbye.
Like this now? Like this now?
I never doubted you. Our meeting is providence indeed. Thank you, Fateless One. Do you see how the gem glows? How the pendant thrums with power? These are omens. We shall meet again, whether in revival or elsewhere. Our fates remain entwined. You will be back.
Hello there. Keeping people safe in Mithros is no easy task, but we do our best. Spent most of my time in Apatir, at Ironfast Keep, a desert rat. Don't know how I feel about all this snow and ice yet. This was a big job, so Warsworn promoted me to acting Amalur. I run security for the whole camp. Quite the mix of people. You'd be surprised. There's even a large cluster of Telogris followers, folks hoping he can give them a chance at a better fate. I wouldn't count on it. Their leader's a bloke named Olga. Pretty shady, if you ask me. A prophet in his own mind. In any other situation, that guy would be locked up for madness, or in a carnival somewhere. He's slippery, though. You have to watch him closely. He holds a lot of sway in this camp. We arrived when it was only a few tents, a circle of wagons. Now it's practically a village. Has a mayor and everything. If you need anything, talk to Finola. They call her Mayor Flanagan. A gnome. Don't see many of those out here. She's a solid sort, reliable. Anything that comes through the camp eventually finds its way to Finola. Don't let her sweet act fool you. The real god of chaos here? Don't count on it. He's just some local kid with delusions of grandeur. He knows a good opportunity when he sees one. I've been fighting the Chaos Beast since I was old enough to hold a sword. You could say it's my life's work. So imagine how I feel about all this Telogris business.
Watch your step. You've got to keep an eye on these trees. They'll grab you. And if it's not the trees, it's the shrubs, prickly bastards. Can't be too careful. That's why I'm going to burn this whole grove to the ground. I am an apprentice in the tree in the branches, the great druid council that spans Amalur's many kingdoms. The reopening of Mithros is a momentous occasion, and we have sent druids to areas across the region. The gates into the Mitharan homeland have been closed and locked for months now. Ever since the reopening of the mountain pass, the resulting damage to the hills and forests has been devastating. No one living here expected to make this wasted valley a home. But we all make do with what we're given. It is good that the Warsworn have arrived. Lawlessness was becoming a problem. Little is known about the Undying in these lands. Books in Odessa contain glancing references to exotic ice beasts, and the Niskaru are known to run rampant in the canyons. There is much for a druid to learn. The curse, of course. Didn't you notice my attire? I'm a druid. This is what I do. I'm a professional. I was just passing through, from Dalentarth to Eddervale, when I heard about the disappearances in the Grove. Sounds like a wild fae problem to me. They hate it when mortals tread too far into their natural spaces, and they fight back. Someone has to do something. I'm thinking fire. For decades, this mountain pass lay blocked and empty. Now, it's overrun with settlers cutting down trees, picking fruit, tipping the balance. One day they'd had enough. One curse is all it takes. Now the Grove is cutting down people instead of the other way round. You and me both. But don't tell the other druids that. You must burn the offending flora to the root. The curse will vanish only with the utter destruction of the host. I doubt we can rescue those whom the possessed plants devoured. But we can prevent further tragedies. It's up to you now. Remove the curse. you weren't joking. You do enjoy fire. A little too much, if you ask me. I could see the smoke from here. Regardless of how it looks, you've done a good thing. Cursed flora ends up as a problem for everyone, especially troublesome mortals. We can all breathe a little easier. I'm going to linger here for a while. Make sure the solution takes. Thanks again, Fireball. That's my name for you now. You have my respect.